Speak a little bit about the Helix method. I've been in the healing industry for 50 years, and I've done all kinds of things throughout those 50 years. And I want to say this to you. Nothing has shifted my personal life or the life of my clients faster than working with the amazing set of skills and tools that come with the Helix method. So if you're looking for something to explore that's going to enhance your practice as well as your personal life and give you a heads up like nothing you've ever seen, my strong recommendation is that you check out the Helix method.
The amount of energy and wisdom and guidance that she's actually provided for us has been absolutely phenomenal. And I obviously been in the challenge and I've just seen everybody just create some magic. Literally, it's been so amazing. So thank you so much, Lou, first of all, for actually creating the space and providing this space for us all.
I just want to pop in here really quickly to say that if any of you are thinking about doing a pressure records training with Lou, seriously guys, don't hesitate. It's a no-brainer.
One, it has expanded my business. I met last year's goals back in August, and it's continuing to go from there. Really understood and discovered what resistance felt like in my body. I definitely understand the other side of that, and I now know what alignment feels like, and I understand how much easier it is to bring in the things that you want. What it has also helped me to do is to develop my own fine-tuning skills. And as I move through this program and I feel into the energies that I am actually releasing through each module, what it has allowed for me to do is to feel that in others. And so as an intuitive, I'm now able to transcribe that energy with my clients, which has allowed for them to have even more profound results, which is amazing. I've discovered a community that is so supportive and so loving. The women in this group are amazing, and Lou is amazing.
So by signing up with it, the benefit from the Wealth Portal for me personally was the guidance that I had from Louisa. It changed everything hugely. I might not yet have finished the course, but I am so excited of how far things have come so far already. My business has changed and moved into so many different directions that I would never ever have felt possible before because of my fear of being seen.
I've stepped out of my comfort zone so many times. I am growing in confidence and courage daily, and you'll stop listening to these stories you've been telling yourself, saying that you're not good enough, that you can't do this, you can't do that. Working with Louisa will change your life. It will improve your life. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Working with Louisa is incredible.
I could use the universal laws to live an effortless life because I'm trusting in the universe to provide me with everything that I need, and probably more than I need, as long as I'm doing the work of clearing my resistance. But now I'm much more aware of being generous towards myself, firstly, and that has a knock-on effect really, because by being generous to myself, others are more generous towards me, and you know, the universe provides when more of what you focus on. Sometimes you can recognize your own, your own resistances in what they're talking about too, and with the fact that they're with you, it helps. Sometimes that you just grow in your confidence and self-belief, and then everything changes from there. You've transformed your energy, and things just grow.
Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. So good to see you all here. How is everyone? Feeling good? Ready to go? Welcome. I'm so excited for our time together today. We're diving into the hidden energetic blocks to holding more money.
Who's been waiting for this one? Lots of hands raised. I love it. I love it. We're going to have a powerful, powerful session together today. So would love to know what insights you've been having during our time together so far. Do pop them in the chat. Would love to hear them. Would love to hear your celebrations. What are you celebrating? Perception shifts, inner shifts, things that have manifested in your reality. Tell me all the good stuff. What is going on? And do know that I do read all the comments, even if I can't read them all whilst we're live together. I always circle back afterwards and do read them all. So I appreciate them all so much. So welcome everybody who has been just jumping on with us now, and welcome everyone who's on the replay as well. It's so good to have you here. So yesterday we were talking about how the energetic blocks slow down your sales and started to understand how these may have been showing up in your business. And we did some helixing with our manifesting ritual. And today you're going to discover what's been creating energetic leaks in your ability to hold money so that you can hold both more clients and more money. And in business, there is this duality because they're where they are entwined, because typically the clients are giving you the money for the service that you're giving them. So if we want to help more people and serve more people, we must expand our wealth consciousness and up-level our energetic frequency so that we are in resonance with the impact that we want to make. And this is just such a key one, you know, to be able to create these big leaps fast in our revenue. And I'm going to give you some context around the 6 energetic blocks, how they are impacting our cash flow and holding money so we can make a bigger impact with our business. Then Matt is going to come and share his story, and then we'll be helixing together in our class today, so that you can start to increase your capacity to hold more money. And then we'll do a live giveaway at the end as well. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs up in the comments if you're like, yes, I'm up for it. Awesome. And I just wanted to say as well, thank you so much to everyone who has been sharing and tagging us in your stories and inviting your friends, colleagues and loved ones to come and join us. All your names are going into the draw, and we'll do the draw for the Go Giver. I call it the Go Giver prize for a one-to-one with me. We'll do that draw on Tuesday. So there's plenty of time to carry on inviting people to come and join us. And what we will be doing as well is doing a draw for everyone who has completed our survey. So thank you so much for everyone who's completed our survey. And that helps us to shape these masterclasses moving forward. So Mo will drop the survey link for you so you can take part in that towards the end of our time together today. So let's take a moment now to set our intention. So I'm going to invite you just to become fully present, so that you can be focused on our time together. And just gift yourself a nice couple of letting go breaths. Calling all of your energy back to the here and now. And I invite you to consider, what's your intention for being here on this masterclass, whether you're here live or on the replay. How are you allowing our time together to contribute to your overall evolution and expansion? And as you're contemplating the impact that you're desiring to make over the next 30 days, the next 90 days, how aligned is this feeling in your body? And on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know in the comments how expansive and aligned you're feeling to your intention. So 1 being not at all, 10 being feeling it, and feeling good, 100%. Beautiful. Let's see those numbers coming in. So it's my intention that you understand that you can have miraculous results and create abundance in multiple areas of your life simultaneously. And expanding our wealth consciousness is so key to being able to allow our businesses to make more sales. More sales, of course, means more money, and we need to be able to hold it so that we can grow beyond the current revenue level of our business. And as business owners, we know that there's always a new level of learning and expansion. We don't know yet what we can't see or how easy it could get. So this is where I come in. So we've given you a guide for this week So we're working with day 2's guide, and Mo will pop that in the chat for you if you need to have a copy to hand. And when we get to the helixing, I'll have everything on the slides anyway, so you can follow along on the slides. So just inviting you just to contemplate now, what's your relationship like with holding money? Because how we do one relationship is how we do every relationship. Money, business, sales, family members, colleagues, clients. So contemplating, how is your attachment style affecting your relationship with holding money? And we dive deep into our relationship codes and how it affects everything in the inner circle, which is where, as part of the inner circle, you get our relationship codes program. So as you're thinking about your relationship with money, I invite you to contemplate, do you have a good savings plan? Do you feel safe as you're seeing the surplus coming in and having more than you need at the end of the month? Or are you at this moment in time thinking, Louisa, where is the surplus? there's no surplus right now. Is the money falling through what can feel like a leaky bucket? There'll likely be some resistances and reversals at play. And of course, you know, as businesses grow, cash flow can fluctuate. And so being able to hold the money and being an excellent steward of money is key for being able to create and grow and being able to do that from a place of expansion as opposed to contraction and our backs up against the wall. And I've worked with people at all levels of business, and the millionaires that I work with have all experienced the fluctuations in growth, profit, cash flow, and key is developing the emotional and energetic resilience to hold the frequency whilst navigating all the things that happen, market turns, software issues, team issues, team members leaving, all the things. And as we're contemplating holding more money, just like to invite you to contemplate, do you love money? So we're getting into the energy of thinking about how we hold our money. And I'm going to guide you through how the 6 energetic blocks that we've been talking about this week, how they relate to holding money. And so you can start to see how they may be showing up in your life. And let me know in the comments what resonates. And then let's start to change that experience. So we have the resonance riff. So this happens when there's that inner conflict between our higher self, subconscious, and conscious mind. Our soul is desiring more, a bigger impact, more abundance, but our subconscious is holding us back, thinking it's enough, or whatever other programming that we're holding. And it's like having we've got this massive vision, but we're not fully trusting our higher guidance. So we all have these desires to keep growing, this urge to keep growing, going, creating, making more money, to grow to that next financial level, to keep learning and training and evolving and improving. That's your soul's desire. So we're honoring our soul's desire to have more and to have more resources, to be able to invest into all the things that you're meant to be doing on this planet. We each have a purpose of what we're here to do on this planet. And when all levels of your consciousness align, then we can relax, receive, and hold more money with more ease. So let me know what resonates in relation to that, particularly in relation to the vision that you may have or the vision your higher self has and how you as the human feel about delivering that. Then we have our somatic default set points. And we all have this comfortable zone where our body and our mind naturally get drawn back to based on these past experiences, these default set points stemming from our experiences in childhood, previous experiences in business, all influencing how much money we're allowing ourselves to hold. You know, from childhood perspective, if you grew up in scarcity, you might feel unsafe holding on to wealth, even when you're making good money. So healing these old patterns helps to raise your wealth set point so that you can feel worthy of keeping more money. Our worthiness default set point is directly related to how much money we will allow ourselves to hold. So this is your glass ceiling on holding money. So you know that this is at play if you are struggling to hold on to money. So you're literally seeing the money coming in, then like, poof, it's magic, it's gone again. Or we can have a misalignment around holding. So we hold onto weight. We hold onto debt. We hold onto overspending. We hold onto relationships rather than holding onto money. Does that resonate? So it's another way to have a look at this. Just think, hang on, what am I holding? Am I holding weight instead of holding money? Okay, we've got some light bulbs going off. This is awesome. Then we have current identity. So your identity, we've been talking about identity for a week. It's such a big one. Shapes our financial reality. And if we believe anywhere that some level of that we're bad with money or that money isn't for me, I often hear that from people who are newer in their journey. They decide to reject money, but they want to make it at the same time. So you can see how their attachment style is playing out in relation to their relationship with money. And of course, we're creating our reality from our beliefs and our frequency. So to hold more money, we need to embody the identity of someone who is a good steward of money. Does that make sense? And it's tied in with our worthiness and deservingness. At each point of revenue growth, we can start to think that, oh, actually, my worthiness set points expanded because I've allowed the business to grow, and then I'm going to cap it again and not let it to grow anymore because I've got enough worthiness now. But the worthiness level that you had that got you to that first 6 figures, the second 6 figures, and feel even more worthy to grow to that 7 figure, 8 figure. So what are the kind of beliefs that you're believing, or the thoughts that you hear yourself thinking in relation to holding money? Let's see some of these in the comments. So they might show up as, I'm bad with money, I don't deserve to be wealthy, I have to work really hard. That's such a big one. I have to work really hard so that I can receive more money. Can't have it if it's easy. It's not safe to have it all. The love, the health, the wealth. So often we'll trade with the universe. If more money's coming in, then we'll allow ourselves to get sick so that we're worthy to have it just this good. How much good can you handle? What about this one? If it's easy, I don't deserve it. And for those of you that resonate with working hard, the question I have for you that I just really want you to kind of breathe into: has working hard turned into an addiction to stress? Or addiction to work? And is that a mask to hide feeling lonely? When what you really want is love in your life. And to heal the relationship wounds that are then playing out in business. Let me know if that resonates. Got some nods there. Mic drop. There's so many layers to this. And I'm sure you've also thought of around people who say all the time, I've got a fear of success. What does that actually mean? Why is a fear of success that I'm telling myself about, or I'm recognizing it, I've dealt with it, I've done the work on it? How is that stopping me holding money? And there's so many layers to this. It could be that we might be worrying that if more money's coming in, then there'll be more responsibility, because it's our relationship with responsibility that is being asked to look at so that we can hold that success. Or we might be worrying that people will judge us if we become wealthy. And anywhere there's any family dynamics of narcissistic traits being played out, that can trigger that fear of being judged. So these fears, they keep us in the cycle of making money and then quickly losing it. So healing this fear is just key to sustaining financial abundance. And all of this roller coaster in business has an impact on our nervous system. So when our nervous system is triggered and we get triggered back to those default set points, we disconnect ourselves from ourselves, from the energy of money. Our body wants to feel safe. And when it doesn't, it keeps us in that doing mode, constantly doing, rather than allowing ourselves to relax and receive. So healing your nervous system is really key. And just to bring this to life, because this may be how you sort of recognize it, because we can tell ourselves that, oh, that one doesn't relate to me. Is anywhere that you maybe perhaps feel, if you feel disconnected when you're spending time with your loved ones, perhaps you might be thinking about work, or you're there, but you recognize, I feel like I'm doing relaxing. Has anyone felt like they do relaxing rather than relaxing, if that makes sense? It's like it's another task to do. I've got to go and do play. You've got children. Are you doing playing with them, or are you being with them and being really present? With the nervous system, you're so disconnected that it's feeling like, hang on, what is going on here? So you're constantly doing rather than relaxing and feeling safe to receive. And of course, what was happening with our ancestors, our previous family members, and what's been going on in the societies that they were growing up with, all of that affecting their sense of safety around money, our sense of safety around money. And where trauma in our families has impacted our nervous system, you know, trauma of land being taken away from ancestors, where you may have had slavery in your family, or wars, the impact of wars on our ancestors. We're all going to have different ancestral and transgenerational patterns and societal imprints, of course. So thinking about your own family and what that looks like, what people's experiences were, all of that impacting our nervous system about being able to hold money. Let me know what's resonating here for you. And this ties in with what you've heard me talk about as energetic buffering. When we're sending out a wonky signal, basically. Our human Wi-Fi is not coherent. We haven't got that nice green signal. It's going yellow and red, and it's flickering because we've got these energy reversals at play. And anywhere you may have had, perhaps a relationship came in with your clients or your customers where it turned toxic, or it gave you some form of trauma, and then you can subconsciously avoid wanting to work with more clients because you don't want to have more of that. That can lead to energy reversals. You can have energy reversals to do with, of course, previous traumas to do with bankruptcy, cash flow, whether it's your own one or your family members' ones, and you recognize it, your subconscious has felt it from when you were a child. And these will show up and impact our body, impact your spleen. Spleen can become depleted. That can start to impact your health. Impact your emotions, how much love you will allow in. A heart wall can block your ability to receive more than you need. So you keep things just at that. I've just got enough to get by, even if you're earning 6, 7 figures. Is this resonating? I would love to know what is resonating for you as I share this. And the last one is the 6th energetic block is our strategic dissonance. And misaligned strategies, as we've been talking about this week as well, as can create chaos in business, whether it's making it harder to hold on to money because the expenses get so much. This could also be like if you're just to use an example, as if you're a coach or a service provider, overloading your services or your programs with too much content, or following the rule book, as it were, just too closely. So you're taking yourself out of alignment with your higher self, making it harder because your frequency is dropping to get the results you want, and then the holding money doesn't happen. We want to realign our strategies with who we are and our business goals so that we can, have that flow, more ease, and allow us to hold money more. Alrighty, so I would love to, as we're contemplating this context, just to share in the comments on a scale of 1 to 10 how much you think this is blocking your next level of success. And as you're doing that, I'm going to see if I can find Matt, because I'm going to ask Matt to come and share his story and his experience. I can see you. Where have you gone? Hang on. Oh, there you are, Matt.
Hi, Louisa.
Hello. Thank you for coming and joining us, Matt.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having me.
Do you want to introduce yourself so everyone gets to know who you are, what you do, where in the world you are?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Appleby. I live in Yorkshire in the UK. I have a couple of businesses. So I run a personal training studio and also, I guess you could call it a bit of yoga and sort of healing type modalities is the other thing that I do.
Love it. I love it. Thank you so much for coming to share your experiences with us. So let's start with what was going on before we started to chat about coming and joining us in the Wealth Portal. What was your reason for stepping into the Wealth Portal?
Of course, yeah. So the main reason was I'd already identified I'd got a lot of blocks and stories and things that weren't quite aligned to do with money, shall we say. And my business had kind of reached a bit of a glass ceiling where I sort of hovered around a certain level of revenue. And no matter what I did, I seemed to kind of keep hitting that ceiling. And, like I'm guessing most people here, I've been to a couple of these kind of master classes. Really liked Louisa's approach. Although I'd done a lot of kind of coaching and sort of work on money otherwise, this was the thing that kind of connected the dots and led to that further success.
Hooray! So excited to hear. So I think it'd be helpful for people to hear what your experience is in terms of what's been most helpful, experience of the community, and if you're up for sharing some of your wins, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. So I've found having that regular container, so it's, there are similarities with what Louise is offering here. Of course, it's a bit different when it's in a kind of a more structured group. But having that regular touch point, there's a wealth of materials to work through and sort of go out and under your own steam. I've got a lot from the community too. So, you will meet a lot of like-minded people in there and already, forged some really quite strong relationships there with other members, which has been fantastic. So, potential for future collaborations and things like that. So compared to where I was at versus where I've got to, I'm now consistently having £10,000 months, which is fantastic. And I'd never got on there before. And, like I was saying, just kept hitting a ceiling at around about 8. And then, yeah.
Get past that amount.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. I've also sort of created more space to create more in my other business too, and starting to move that forward, because that one's more of a bit of a passion project, I guess. It's always something that has been on a bit of a back burner, and I'm sure some of you can relate to that too. So starting to bring that out more prominently and create some things of real value there too.
Ah, I love it. This is so awesome. So, so awesome. Well, congratulations on hitting your intention, smashing it
Okay.
out of the park. It's so exciting, and that, you know, growth continues from here.
Yeah.
I guess before we wrap up, what might be helpful as well is for if you were talking to someone who might be thinking about working with us in the Wealth Portal, one of our programs, would you have any advice for them as they're in that decision-making mode?
Yeah, I would just say kind of go with what you learn in today's workshop if it's your first. If it's not your first, then it's a repeat visit. Ask yourself why you're here again. First of all, there'll be some curiosity there. I'm sure Louise is open to having a call with you if you are interested in what else she offers. Um, just kind of really lean into it and trust your instinct, whatever that may be. Um, yeah, something else that's just cropped up that I'll share is that and Louise will probably laugh about this. When we first started working together, I had a lot of resistance to even sort of talking about figures and money, and that relationship's gotten easier. Um, but yeah, that was a big part of my kind of story and conditioning, that I didn't want to talk in real terms like that. It's like, let's pretend that the figures don't matter. But now I absolutely realize that they do matter. So yeah, that's
That's
been a huge.
huge. Yeah, thanks, Matt. I think this is so helpful to just bring to life what life is like inside, in your case, the Wealth Portal and your experiences. So thank you so, so much for coming on and sharing your experience. I'm very, very grateful, and I can see everyone's saying thank you to you as well and
Very
sharing
well.
love. So thank you so, so much.
Thanks, everyone, and enjoy the session.
Yeah, we're going to be doing some helixing now, so I can't wait. So thank you. Right, let's get everybody back so I can see everybody. Thank you so much, Matt. This is awesome. And if you want to have a story and success like Matt, then just reach out to me or Moses, and you can learn more about working with us and what that will look like. And as Matt said, very happy to jump on a quick call. And we've got actually, Mo, if you pop the link to book in a call with me, then we can pop that there so that people can book in if they'd like to have a chat. Alrighty, who is up for doing some helixing together? We're going to activate our higher self, conscious mind, subconscious. I love it. We've got some dancing going on. Fantastic. We're then going to use our energy kinesiology, so using muscle testing with the sway technique. And I really love, I know people use muscle testing in a number of different ways. If you haven't used the sway technique and you're doing it in a different way, I'm going to really encourage you just to play with the sway, just to see, because I really find, because you have to close your eyes and kind of drop down in your body to get the response from the sway, and we've aligned your higher self, your conscious mind, and your subconscious mind, you feel the energy as you move with the sway, and you don't often get that when you're using your hands with the muscle testing, etc. So if you've been resisting doing the sway, I'm going to invite you just to step beyond that resistance and use the sway. Alrighty, so we're going to muscle test. I've got 5 statements for you to muscle test on, and then we're going to find out what's been going on, what is hidden, and then we will clear and release the resistance and those beliefs that are no longer serving you, and then we'll do our imprinting. Does that sound good? We'll get you in flow. We're going to activate the flow around holding more money. Alrighty, let me find my slide so I can share screen with you. Let's just make sure I've got the right thing. Ooh, loading up a calendar. I don't want that. 1 second. There we go. That's what we want. Can everyone see my screen? Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So Going to invite you to close your eyes and to create an intention of connection. And then using your breath, we're going to increase your life force energy by breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 8. And inviting you to do this 3 times. And bringing your awareness to your soul star chakra, about 18 inches above your head. This is your gateway to your Akashic record, and we're imprinting into your Akashic record at this very moment in time. And then affirming, speaking to all levels of my consciousness. I intend that in the name of divine truth, love and light, let all information come from my higher self and be in alignment with my divine truth for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am creating a clear channel of communication and manifestation between my subconscious, conscious, and higher self, so that they are 100% connected and in perfect alignment, and all working towards my highest path and purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just allowing yourself to be with this aligned connection. And then we're going to use the sway test with our muscle testing with the following phrases. So remembering a forward sway is a yes and a backward sway is a no. And I'm going to invite you to say these 5 out loud, and remember to go slowly so that you can notice if there's a somatic response in your body. And if the sway changes at all as you're going through them, some you may find you get a stronger yes or a stronger no. So the first one is, money is hard to keep. So we know if we're believing that, then we're going to be creating that. And even if you consciously think, I don't believe that, I invite you just to muscle test it, just to see what your energy's saying. I deserve to save money. I'll save later. Anyone pushing off into the distance their savings? I have an energy reversal to do with holding money. I feel shame about my savings. Let's give you a moment just to feel into those a little bit more. See what your somatic responses are. So with the somatic responses, you're looking to see how your body's responding. Are there any temperature changes, any pressure changes? You suddenly start sweating when it's cold. And if you're in the tropics like me, then if it's very hot, your body may be just responding to the natural temperature. Let's see what everyone's saying in the chat. Okay, we've got some yes, yes, no, yes, yes. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is great. Keep them coming. Fantastic. Got a sense of cold. Okay. Okay. Any other awareness of the somatic responses that people are having? Got some yawning going on. Alrighty. some burping. Anyone up for confessing to farting? It's all normal, by the way. It's all normal. Okay, so you discovered that you feel like you don't believe it's hard to keep, you just don't deserve it. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing all the different somatic responses that you're getting as you're sharing and speaking to your body and asking your body, is this what I'm holding in my energy field? This is great stuff. This is really great stuff. Alrighty, so we are going to do our conscious decoding. So to do this, we're breathing in grace and love and intending to release the energy as you breathe out. So I'll invite you to breathe in for 4 and then breathe out for 4. And then to say each phrase that's relevant for you, say it once out loud and then twice internally so that you can focus on going within and notice these somatic responses and how they change as you're intending to let these go. Makes sense? Got some cool, some tingling. Alrighty, okay. So we've got these 5 here. So when you're releasing money is hard to keep, you're going to hold CB17, that pressure point in the middle of your chest. When you're releasing an energy reversal, as you're saying the clearing statement, you're just going to tap the karate chop. Alrighty, so I'm going to say the first one out loud for you so you can use my voice to follow along. I'll say it out loud 3 times. The first one, I invite you to follow along and say it out loud. And then the second 2 times, I invite you to say it inside your mind so you can hear it as a thought in your head. Alrighty, so just taking a nice deep breath, breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. Breathing in for 4. Breathing out for 4. So you're bringing your heart into coherence. And from this space, I'm ready to release. Money is hard to keep. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. And saying it silently, I'm ready to release. Money is hard to keep. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. One more time. I'm ready to release. Money is hard to keep. I release and delete this. All dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Just taking a nice deep breath in and out. Allowing yourself to have some awareness around the sensations in your body. And then when you're ready, I invite you to continue to do this with the other ones that you need to release. I'll pop some music on and we'll give you a couple of minutes to release these. Let me know in the comments when you're complete. Awesome. Thank you, Tina. And for anyone whose sway was doing something a little bit more like a round and round in circle or going left to right, that is likely an energy reversal. Or you may just get stuck, not move. That can be an energy reversal as well. There can be other things going on, but just for now, I'd like you just to bear in mind that that could be an energy reversal. The energy reversal is when the energy is going in the wrong direction, and they typically are created when we've had a trauma or a shock and we didn't have the coping mechanisms for something, and so that imprint in our energy field is creating the energy going in the wrong direction. So how we see that in life is when we've got that Groundhog Day going on about something, whatever it may be. Alrighty, so if you've got more to do, just make a note of where you've got to, and then you can circle back and revisit this. We're going to switch gears up a little bit. I can see lots of people saying they're done, which is awesome. So we're going to move now into creating that aligned coherence. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds of 5 statements that you're going to be saying internally in your mind's eye. I call this inner rewiring. And I'll be the timekeeper and give you a heads up when we've done 30 seconds. You don't need to worry about that. You can just focus on what you're thinking in your head. And then we'll do 1 minute of out loud rewiring when we say the phrase out loud. Alrighty? Okay, so are you ready? So inviting you to breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4. Just allow yourself to drop down into your body and start to fill your heart up with love. Feel your heart chakra getting bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter, bigger and brighter. As it's filling up with more and more love. And now I invite you in your mind's eye to be repeatedly thinking, large sums of money come to me easily and effortlessly. And we'll do that one for 30 seconds. Moving on to the second one, I receive and hold more money. Moving on to the third one, I love and accept myself for being me. Moving on to the fourth one, I am worthy of having more savings. I am worthy of having more savings. And moving on to the last one, I am in a money soar. Your money's flying to you. I am in a money soar. Beautiful. I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I now invite you to say this next phrase out loud so you can hear the words land in your field. I'm the kind of person whose savings grow exponentially. I feel so motivated, joyful, and in flow. I allow this across all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Beautiful, beautiful. And from this elevated frequency, I'm going to invite you now to activate the question, how have large sums of money come to me so easily and effortlessly? Just be with the question. Be in the energy of curiosity as you contemplate the question. Knowing that by simply thinking it, you're activating it in your energy field, and the universe is going to rush to answer it. You don't have to do anything, just ask the question. Ideas may come to you now, they may come to you later when you're doing something else. The key bit is, of course, taking aligned action. So I invite you to contemplate that when the idea comes in, to make a note of it, so that you can implement it. Allocate some time in your diary. And as you're contemplating the aligned actions that you can take, the contributions that you can take for your business, to consider, where can you add more value? And can you reach out to 5 people, see how they are? What's new in their world? I'll just give you a moment just to capture any ideas. And if any names are popping into your head around people that you could work with, reach out to them. This is where we get to take the aligned action from the wisdom that's coming down from our higher self. Alrighty. How is everybody feeling? Lots of yawning. Feeling good? Feeling good, fantastic. So fantastic. Feeling a lot better. Awesome. Feeling great, feeling good. Alrighty. So I would love to know, what has been your takeaway from today? Let's anchor it in. And as you know, as you share your takeaways, we are looking to see who's sharing them, and then we are plucking one to win our prize for today. Sharing it embeds it for your own learning. Oh, fantastic. And whilst you're sharing your takeaways, I just want to thank you all for being here. It's been an incredible last 4 days. I'm enjoying every moment of this. It's just wonderful seeing all the breakthroughs, the insights that you're having. and getting to serve you all and to teach and to allow you to see what is possible. So it's been wonderful seeing all the breakthroughs, all the perception shifts, the energetic shifts, the clarity that is coming in. And if you're excited about the momentum that you have created and you're feeling more passionate than ever before and getting an even bigger result, then I would love to invite you to come and join us in the inner circle, where I'm going to take you on a transformational energetic journey. And this is just the start. The momentum is building. So you've learned how to upgrade your net worth by creating that safety in your nervous system by helixing, and how to master wealth energetics so you can hit your financial goals with more ease, got clarity on, what's been in the way, where the current identity is the block, and what's going on energetically. And you've experienced how using our techniques you can activate that flow state. And this is just so key for your success. And you've been part of our amazing community, and it's just been wonderful. And together we've activated this higher frequency so you can become an energetic match to what you desire. And you can take all this transformational training that I've given you for free. You can take it, implement it. If you want to take this further, then I'm here for you, and I would love to help you take all this momentum that we've created over these last few days and to transition this into an incredible journey of completion where you have it all. You hit your financial goals, you have the health, the wealth, the love that you desire in your life. Elevate your inner circle and your relationships and make the impact that you came here to make. So this is your invitation to our inner circle. So we'd love to have you with us. We've got everything laid out for you in our invitation page. If you'd like the link to take a look, then just pop it in the comments or message Moses and he'll pop it over to you. This is for successful coaches, consultants, visionaries, leaders who are looking to accelerate their growth with holistic success in wealth, health, and relationships. Moses has popped the link there. Thanks so much, Mo. And I'll see if I can screen share so that you can see the page. See if this will let me show you. There we go. Hopefully you can see that there. So it's just so you can see where everything is. So we've got our welcome call coming up on the 2nd of October for all our new clients, and we'll get you set up for success. So this will be for everyone in the inner circle and the relationship codes and the wealth portal. You can buy our program separately, but if you want it all and you want to save and be fully immersed with me by your side for a year, then that is what we're up to in the inner circle. And in the inner circle, you have immediate access to all our programs. The content we've got a membership portal, so you can dive in straight away to our previous live immersions and the training portal. And this is super exciting as well. You have, we've got payment plans and pay in full bonuses. So when you pay in full, you get a bonus 60-minute deep dive with me as a kickoff immersion call, which I'm really excited about. And when you say yes, we'll chat about your goals and intentions so that I can help you focus, what you need to focus on, because it's different for everybody in relation to what's going on. So I want to get to know what's going on for you, help you to know exactly what to focus on so you can have the fastest results. And our groups are intimate, so we will get to know each other. This is my inner circle. So I'm delighted to invite you to our inner circle. We've got a very special limitless wealth savings for you. And as you can see here, there's 2 ways to save right now. So the retail investment is 10K USD. That's for a full year with me with our 3 transformational energy coaching programs around wealth, health, and love. And then just for you guys here, we've got a special pay in full saving, which is 8K, and you get the bonus private one-to-one with me. Or we've got the payment plan options as well for you. And you can pay in British pounds if you prefer that. So when you're ready, you just click choose my payment plan, go to the checkout, and then just to highlight this, because If you're paying in USD, you just have to select the quantity that you want. So you click that and then it will add it to the basket. If you don't do that, it won't add it. So you can put all your details in and you think it's added, but it hasn't. So you just click, choose pay in full or the payment plan, and you scroll down, add your information there. And if you're paying in British pounds, if you're on your phone, it will show you at the bottom the British pounds, and then you just pay in full, click there, or the payment plan option. So I just wanted to explain how that checkout page works. I hope that's helpful. But we've still got all this incredible time together, so stay with me over the next couple of days because we are going to continue building on this momentum that we've created, and I'm going to continue answering all your questions and giving you feedback on all the blind spots that I'm seeing. And so that what we're going to be doing tomorrow is we're going to be diving into life after the breakthrough. So this is so key because we don't want that contraction expansion roller coaster that creates burnout. It creates sales disappearing. You can have family dramas happening, and all the things that I'm sure everyone's like, what is this? What's this happening? What's going on? And if you'd like to be trained by me so you can helix within your own business and offer your clients unparalleled results, then I'd love to invite you to our certification program. So just to give you a quick heads up on those, we've got the Helix Method Mastery, where you learn how to create deeper, rapid transformations with our proven proprietary frameworks and be able to deliver our programs within your own business. And you'll master advanced muscle testing, energy reading, and amplifying your intuition massively, and have the 3 programs that you can deliver for health, wealth, and relationships. And just 3 clients at our recommended retail rate will give you your return on investment, and then of course the opportunity to receive multi-6 figures over your lifetime as you're serving more and more clients. And my intention is that when you step into our certification programs, that you can start to generate income within 60 days or less. And if you are feeling called to read the Akashic Records as a consultant and to coach your clients with the Akashic Records, then our Akashic Records training is for you. And of course, with all our programs, we've got pay in full savings and payment plan options and all things. So just book a call and we'll make sure we get the right info over to you, or send us a message. And if you've got any questions, just seen that there was one coming in. Is there a weekly group call? Yes, with all my programs where we meet weekly, they are typically on the first 3 weeks of each month, and then we have a week for integration, which is the last week of each month. So I hope that helps. We have all the calls laid out, the schedule in the membership portal. Any other questions, do just pop them in the chat here, or send us a message and we'll get them answered for you. And if you're not sure what to look at, then book a call. We can explore the what's going on for you, and I can make some recommendations for you. I'm not attached. I just want to help you make the right decision for you, so you make an aligned decision. Alrighty, so I know you've all been waiting for the live giveaway, so I'm so excited for this. So let's see who's been putting the takeaways in. We are doing the draw for E3, the alchemy of growing your audience, an aligned way to add 25 to 250 potential clients to your business and 10K to your bank account each and every month. So exciting. And the alchemy of growing your audience and creating a soul community. What we do is we're combining the strategy with our helixing. So it's a powerful 2-hour immersion, which we held live, and you're going to receive the same coaching and guidance on this replay. So let's see who has won this. All right, let's see where we are. Oh, perfect. Oh, let me know what time zone you're in, and then I can figure out what that looks like for you in terms of what time the calls are. I'll pop over a message to you. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, it's loads of takeaways. This is awesome. Alrighty, so exciting. Okay, here we go. I love all these takeaways. Oh, this is amazing. All right, drum roll. Are you ready for this? The winner is Catherine Linley. Congratulations, Catherine. I'm so excited for you. That is just absolutely fantastic. Huge congratulations. The team will be in touch to get that to you. Oh, this is so wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. And as we wrap up, if you would do me a favor, if you haven't completed our survey, I would love for you to complete our survey. So Mo, if you haven't done it already, could you pop the survey link in the chat for everybody? And of course, the link to book a call with me as well. That would be awesome. Alrighty. And we will leave the room open for you just for a moment as we wrap up for today. We will, so you can grab the links. We will be back here tomorrow to be diving into life after the breakthrough, and I'll be answering all your questions as well. And I will get the times of the calls for you. I saw Eastern, so we'll just figure out what that looks like for you, Deb, and pop that over in a message to you. Alrighty. Thank you so much for all your love and support for each other, for bringing your energy, thank you, Matt, for sharing your experience. And we so appreciate you. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And we will see you tomorrow. Our journey continues. I cannot wait to see what starts to come through for everybody tomorrow. Until then, have a beautiful morning, evening, sleep, whatever time of the world it is, wherever you are. Lots of love. Take care.